Tora 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 Tora. That was sitting through the entire intro just doing that was sitting through the entire intro of the stream, just going like this over and over again until my head started hurting. Tora 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 Tora. I might need to move my mic around. I've been trying to figure out how to sit with my microphone so that it's positioned right at my face. But I think that it might be positioned like in my like spitting range right now. I think I might need to get a windshield for it now, cause like I've moved it so that I don't have to hunch over a little bit more than I should to talk into it. But I think I put it a little too close now, and I think I might be like plosiving too hard. I think maybe my plosives have plummeted to a potentious degree, and that we might placate ourselves with a few promotions of better quality streams. Did the hawk range of the mic? No, brother. Dude, the COVID wore off. I can't hawk Tua jokes anymore. It's not funny anymore to me. No, I'm just kidding. It's always gonna be funny. It's probably gonna be funny for like another maybe like 2 weeks. Then as soon as the 2 weeks pass, I'm like, oh, how close say. How hawk Tua in the 76th week of 2024. How blasé. I thought you'd grow up by now. Meanwhile, me in the 75th month, hawk Tua, stream on that thing. It's kind of cooked today. If you guys haven't noticed, we're streaming on a different day. We're streaming on a different day today. We're streaming on a day that is not normally one in which we are. Mic sounds good today, not too close. That's good. Thank you. We're streaming on a day that is not necessarily within the Tiger Bro compendium. I'm pretty sure most of you guys don't even know that Saturday exists because they don't stream on that day normally. It's usually reserved for events. It's reserved for special occasions. It's reserved for streams where what I do on stream should like kill myself when I do it. Like when I did the 50 game stream. I did that little number on a Saturday for sure. And when I did the running streams too, I did those on Saturdays, I believe. But Saturday is made for tigers. And Tiger's car. Do you guys remember that clip from Dexter's Laboratory where it's like, Saturdays are made for dads and dad's car? Every single time I was hanging out with any of my friends back in the day, I would say that like without fail every time. And then they were like, oh, you Shimada. quoting cartoons at the ripe old age of however old you were at the time. But I guess we're streaming on Saturday today. It's a rare Saturday stream. The old vocal stim. I wanted to experiment with the stream schedule. I wanted to do a little experiment with the stream schedule to see if I enjoyed Saturday streams more. Because the way that it was set up before is that it would kind of lock me out of doing anything on Friday. Because Friday is also, you know, still a work day, regardless of the fact that I do very little work on Fridays. I tend to. The expectation for work is very low on Fridays unless like something at work explodes. And then I have to like, you know, do all tiger hands on deck, all paws on deck. However, there's lots of like fighting game stuff that goes on Fridays around here. And I figured that if I kind of opened up my Friday and I pushed it over to Saturday, I could still enjoy the first half of Saturday just doing whatever I want to do. And then I can also enjoy the second half of Friday. And so instead of just having like a day in which I do nothing on Saturday, you know, I'm kind of forced to make the most of it in the first half. And then on Friday, I could still dedicate the time to go do stuff like fighting game events and stuff like that. Which is where I was yesterday. Kika heard the hawk too, by the way. She's not pleased. Oh, bro, I'm not even safe in my own damn room. I thought this was a country of free speech. But no, it's only a country of freeze Peach, which is where I'm gonna be going in the freezer after my body is discovered. Free Beach. Mario and Princess Beach. So, it's really funny to me that Death Stranding has finally received its flowers from like the general consensus. Because so many people hated Death Stranding like viscerally on release. I feel like so many people shat on Death Stranding super hard viscerally on release. But now like everyone is like giving its posthumous congratulations as being like a Kino game. Because like, you know, Death Stranding 2 is around the corner and everybody likes Kojima. But I remember back when Death Stranding 1 dropped, every single day online, I would always see people post the Princess Beach line. And they were like, how could you ever enjoy this game? Motherfucker, you were the one enjoying it now. Kojima got the last laugh after all. You are on Princess Beach now too. Like Mario and Princess Beach. What was Kojima actually cooking with that anyway? I still don't know why he said that. I still don't know why he put that in the game. That's like one of the few things that like I still sit around and think about Death Stranding to this day. And then now whenever I think about him writing Mario and Princess Beach, it still like drives a wedge into my brain. It still like drives some thinking into my brain that I have to ponder why this is one of my favorite games of all time. But listen, it still makes the most out of it regardless. It's the most Kojima thing ever. How are you just calling it out now? He named the fucking doll in Death Stranding 2 Doll Man. There are bigger fish to fry than worrying about Mario and Princess Beach. He named the fucking doll in Death Stranding 2 Doll Man. What do you mean that's the most Kojima thing he's done? There's still Kojima things to be done. Die Hard Man, Hot Cold Man. Kike told me to tell you noise cancellation is immune to you. Yeah, I'm pretty loud. Unfortunately, I'm pretty loud. I mean, it's this, like, Kike could probably hear this too. It's the same way for her. Because she streams across the way from, like, my room. So, whenever KK streams, I can put the stream, like, on mute. Because I can hear what she's saying just from sitting in my room. And so, I actually, like, reply to the thing she says in her stream about a second earlier than you otherwise could, like, physically as a human being, if you were just watching the stream normally. Because I reply as soon as I hear it. Like, the distortion and the delay of the airwaves of the internet do not affect me. So therefore, when she makes a joke, I could type lol in chat before it even happens on the screen. And it makes me look fucking schizophrenic every time. I feel like it makes me look so crazy every time I reply to, like, her speaking IRL versus her on stream. Because I hear it first before it ever happens on stream. What is she laughing at? She's probably laughing at, like, the millions of deaths of Pikmin that lie before her. It was really funny the other day when she said that she was gonna do squats for every Pikmin that died. Is push-ups or squats? It was one or the other. And then I had to tab back into work. And then I tabbed back over. And I saw a fucking neck bird monster picking off her Pikmin one by one. And I'm like, Fit Tenchi Friday is back. Yeah, we didn't have to do the stream. It's back. She postponed the Fit Tenchi Friday stream, but it was, you know, around the corner all this time. All she had to do is put a workout at the end of the carrot of the stick of the Pikmin falling into their doom. Cause like Pikmin and Pikmin 2, they crave death, I feel. Maybe it's the fact that like the world around them is so harsh and unforgiving. But I feel like Pikmin and Pikmin 2 tend to just run into their death at all time. Like I was watching them like wander into the gullet of the neck bird as it was just looming over them. They have no sense of self-preservation whatsoever. Like they are actually lemmings. Like it's not even that they're lemmings that they follow each other into their death. It's that they'll literally just wander into dying. I guess it's worse in Pikmin 1 because even in Pikmin 1, it's possible to like give a bomb, like a fucking nuclear football to a Pikmin to throw, it's possible for the Pikmin to trip and just drop the bomb and like blow themselves to smithereens. What type of like masochist piece of shit designed this game, bro? Like, I love Pikmin series from the bottom of my heart. It's been one of my favorites ever since I was a kid. What fucking like brainchild of every dictator known to man came together and said, yeah, your Pikmin could just cause like a mass casualty event by dropping a fucking IED on top of the rest of them. It's crazy. Still a Kino game though. It's still a good game. I still recommend it to everyone. I feel like playing Pikmin builds character that you otherwise wouldn't be able to acquire. It's like acquired immunity. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you play Pikmin as a gamer, you develop a sense of callous. Like, you develop calluses to the brain that you otherwise like wouldn't be able to develop otherwise, like in any other game. You could play XCOM and you'll end up like a save scummer that always goes back to fix the mistake of whatever you just did. Like, if your character misses at 99% and then the alien shoots you in the back of the head at 1%, like, you could always just save and go back, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how that game works. It doesn't develop the callus of seeing your creatures die in hamster-like ways. that you have to press on for the good of the majority. I feel like the only game that does that is Frostpunk. Pikmin staring at the distance with the full understanding of the horrors of war. It develops something, it like flips a switch in your brain. It definitely does. That's why, I don't know. I feel like whoever plays Pikmin should never be in a position of power because of that switch that it flips in your brain. I feel like if you play Pikmin, you should never be put in charge of the lives of other people because you've already proven to yourself and everyone around you that you've seen the depravity of human being in the darkest pits of the human condition. And it's probably about to color your judgment for the rest of your life. I digress though. Let's say hi to everyone after that dark corner of the first 20 minutes of stream. What's good, DJ? What's good, Lorenzo? What's good, Clown Wrangler? What's good, Rose J? What's good, Golumbus? What's good, Key Energy? What's good, Kyo? What's good, Santi? What's good, Krobus? What's good, Jest? What's good, Simmerk? What's good, Chaos Muffin? I did actually eat some Pikmin recently, too. Like, I'm no better. I'm literally the one eating the Pikmin. What's good, Krypton? What's good, Kano? What's good, Gmax? What's good, MTL? What's good, Vineth? What's good, Betbup? What's good, Feecastle? Tulsa Clown Wrangler, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Why does it always reset it for you? I still want to know why. I think it has to do with Australian time zones. That's really funny. Scrolling through more. What's good, Tenko? Good to see you. What's good, Overshot? Good to have you here. What's good, Rudy? You finally read JJK in 5 days. Who is your favorite character? Who's your favorite character and why is it Toji? I'm guessing right now that your favorite character is Toji. If I had to hazard a guess, I'm going to guess Toji. What's good, Nsave? Good to have you here. What's good, OST? Scrolling through more. What's good, T-Birdland? Good to see you. What's good, Smidge? Are you sure it's Beach and nothing more rude? Nah. I'm pretty sure it's Princess Beach. I'm pretty sure that the Hollywood actress that they hired to play the sister/mom in that game, I'm pretty sure she's got the language on lock. Unless it was Kojima writing it. Which, you know, he doesn't really do that these days. What's good, Pete? What's good, Commander? Good to see you. Let me keep scrolling. How do you justify them eating them in sushi, you monster? I feel like I would justify by the fact that, like, I didn't make the sushi. I simply just benefited from the fact that the sushi existed. You know? That's like how I kind of cope with the fact that I disagree with the slaughter, like the slaughterhouse, factory farming of animals, but I still eat meat. Like, I didn't kill them. I just benefited from their deaths. You know, sometimes you just have to, like, do a little mental gymnastics before you're able to come to a conclusion that doesn't really, like, put blood on your hands instead. Therefore, you could still maintain the sense of, like, cognitive dissonance before you know, come to a self-reflecting state. What's NikkeiNata? NikkeiNata. Which Pikmin tastes the best? So, if you guys haven't seen this before, let me find it real quick. Pikmin Kura Sushi. If you guys have not seen this before, Kura Sushi, do not use my precise location, please. I'm begging you. Fucking scared that it's gonna dox me live on stream if I did that. Would you like to show your entire viewership your precise location where you were streaming from right now, shimadatiger? Not particularly. Not particularly. Let me show you guys exactly what I ate this time. I ate every single one so I can give an honest review of every type of Pikmin that was edible this time. So Kura Sushi is a revolving sushi restaurant. What the hell? This is a PNG large. I think, okay, we joke about the fact that Twitter has gone to shit after Elon Musk has taken it over and turned it into X the Everything app. One of the things that like Twitter was already shit for is the fact that they created a new file extension called like JPG and PNG large that make it like incompatible with literally everything else for some reason. That was great. That was always great for sure. All right, let me shrink this down here. This has always been that way. So this is Kura Sushi. This is Kura Sushi. How's this feel? It's gonna have here. Single tear rolling down the cheek as she's eating the Pikmin. I'm a good person. Listen, you could become as good of a person as you want if you just work out the cognitive dissonance muscle. As long as you work out your cognitive dissonance muscle every day, you can become like the seventh Buddha. Is there supposed to be no BGM today? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Thank you for catching that. Thank you for catching that. I forgot. I've been listening to BGM this entire time. I forgot to hit the unmute button on the sound output. I don't know why I muted it in the first place. I think I had to do that for recording gameplay earlier. Zozuki, it's good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Would you like to dox yourself? No? Well, I'll ask every time when you open it anyway. It's literally true. They do fucking ask you literally every single time. Zozuki Roses, it's good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. So this is what Kura Sushi did. Kura Sushi is a revolving sushi restaurant. So if you guys ever had revolving sushi before, if you've never had it, it's a type of sushi. I'm saying it literally like I'm saying it like fucking what's his name? John C. Reilly in Check It Out with Dr. Steve Brule. It's a real sushi chef. You can get it with some guacamole. But it's a revolving sushi restaurant, which you'll sit at your table while a revolving conveyor belt goes around you. And whenever you see a piece of sushi that you want, you pull it out of the conveyor belt and you put it on your table. And then as soon as you're done with it, you stack your plates. Well, in this case for Kura Sushi, you actually like put them in a fucking trash compactor, basically. Do you put your sushi in a trash compactor? Talking to us in silence. Trust me, in my mind, there's never any silence. There's always screaming. So, what you did here is you wait for the sushi that you want to come through. You pull it off the conveyor belt. You stack up your plates, and then you submit your plates to the sushi god. And as soon as you eat 15 plates worth of sushi, which is like 30 pieces or so, because it's like 2 pieces per plate, you'll get a Pikmin gachapon. And the Pikmin gachapon is like coughing baby and hydrogen bomb, basically. Because there's super cute keychains. There's very cute keychains that you can get. And there's very cute bookmarks that you can get. And then you can get like the most generic phone holder known to man that like only like your dad would really be that interested in. There's something like very boomer coded about these phone holders in my opinion. Maybe I'm kind of tripping here, but I've always felt like the phone holders that you put on the back of your phone so you can like hold onto it with your index finger and your middle finger without dropping it. It's always felt very boomer coded to me. It's felt like dad with the BlackBerry phone coded to me. More so than anything else. Like that's like the natural evolution of dad with BlackBerry phone. Is dad with the phone holder with the back of it sticking out like 3 inches. You try sushi but you're scared of getting food poisoning? Don't worry about being scared about getting food poisoning. Like literally no one does. Literally no one does. Unless like you're like hyper susceptible to food poisoning, like compared to the rest of the human race, you should be fine. Maybe if you live in the Midwest, like it would be understandable because there's no fish in the Midwest. Like it's a landlocked nation out there unless you live like in Chicago. And even then, I'm not sure if there are fish out there. I'm pretty sure KK will get mad at me for this, but like, are there fish in the Great Lakes of Michigan? Are there fish there? Or is it just like water? Because I always thought it was like just water. I guess like freshwater fish exist too, like lake fish exist. There should be, right? But I've never heard of any. Like I've never heard of any. Like no one's ever been like, oh, I went fishing at the Great Lakes. They're just like, oh, I went to the beach at the Great Lakes and swam around. This should be common because it's Florida. There's no sushi in your hometown? Really? You live in Wisconsin, you've eaten plenty of sushi without getting sick? Walk fast, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. KK's hyper susceptible to getting sick, and she lived. It's exactly true. I think KK's probably had more sushi than I have. Despite the fact that I've had like a prestigious amount of sushi in my life for sure. Most people will never get sick eating sushi. So you shouldn't have to worry. Like if it's a foreign concept to you, just the concept of sushi in general, and like you're not used to it at all, it's understandable the fact that you'd be scared about getting sick, but it's so uncommon that it actually just seems impossible to me that people would get sick eating sushi, regardless. These lakes are the size of small seas. There has to be river fish there. Yeah, but there's no river fish in the sea. That's why it's called a sea. I don't see any fish. You ain't ever met a fish from the Midwest? Hold on. Let me see if I can message KK real quick. Let me open up my DM to KK Cyber. Are there any fish in the Michigan lakes? My chat is asking. I'm not the one asking, by the way. I know the answer. But I'm testing you. Do you think she's gonna believe me? Do you think I'm safe? Do you think I'm safe? I think I'm safe. I think I covered my bases there, regardless of whatever the answer is. I've covered my bases here. I think I'm not gonna run into any accusations of being stupid or being unaware or uneducated. I don't see any fish in the Michigan Lake. I'm on a sea fish diet. I see fish, I Michigan Lake it. I digress though. So Kura Sushi, I'd say it's more budget sushi than most other places. Like it's expensive in the way that sushi is expensive, but at the same time it's like, this sushi itself is kind of budget sushi. You pay for the fun of being in a revolving sushi restaurant. That's basically what you pay for. The sushi quality itself is like very bad. Like the sushi quality itself is not very good. It's like mass-produced sushi without like super high levels of expectation and quality behind it. But they do have a Pikmin collab, as I mentioned before. Exactly, it's paying for the thrill of eating Pikmin. You gotta pay for the experience of knowing what a Bulborb feels like as it slurps down a Pikmin down its gullet. So they have 3 types of Pikmin collab food here. There's Pikmin cheesecake with the blue Pikmin. Also, Siren, it's good to have you. I hope you're doing well. There's red Pikmin crunchy roll, not to be confused with the anime website, which is like, they took a red Pikmin, they dehydrated him, and then they grated him over a sushi roll. And then last but not least is the yellow Pikmin cheese tamago roll, which was like the most, I'd say this was the most difficult one to eat because it was so specifically flavored that as soon as I took a bite, it kind of made me feel sick to my stomach. Because it's like the flavor is so strong, and I was not expecting the flavor of the tamago sushi to be that strong. So as soon as I took a bite of the cheese and the sauce and the egg together, I kind of felt sick to my stomach for like a split second before my brain readjusted to the flavors that I was processing. I'd say this is the worst one out of all of them. Like construction-wise, it was the worst one. It's literally a huge piece of egg and cheese on top of a small piece of rice. There's no connecting fiber between the two. So you would pick up the rice and then the egg would fall off the top, and then you'd pick up the egg and then the rice would fall out the bottom, and then the rice would like crumble all over your plate, and then you have to eat the egg with cheese with no rice. So then the flavor profile of the sushi was already like compromised by the fact that like the rice was gone. It was very bad. Well, it wasn't horrible. This one wasn't horrible, but I would say that like the yellow Pikmin sushi was not that good. The red one, however, I'd say it was pretty good. It was fine. It was red flakes without necessarily any flavor. Like the only flavor to the red flakes was that it was kind of spicy. Like it was a spicy crunchy roll with a little bit of a kick to it. So I think that the red flakes were supposed to be like kind of a crunch, a peppery crunch to it. It didn't really contribute too much to it, and it was a little bit like daunting to eat because it was just like covered in crunchiness. The cheesecake, however, the blue Pikmin cheesecake, that was the best one. That was definitely the best one. Because I feel like cheesecake is really hard to fuck up. It has to be like the easiest dessert to make taste good. Maybe I'm wrong here because I don't know anything about baking. But every time I've had cheesecake, it has always tasted good. Maybe cheesecake is an acquired taste and I've acquired the taste like a collectible. And now it's just in my inventory forever. Then cheesecake has to be like, you can't go wrong with it, ever. Like I feel like it's impossible to fuck up a cheesecake to taste bad. So what it is that they take the blue Pikmin and then they put them through a centrifuge. They take the blue Pikmin and they put them through a centrifuge. And then they turn the Pikmin from the velocity of the centrifuge into a blue liquid. And then they put the blue liquid over the cheesecake with blueberries on it. And it tastes pretty good. It tastes pretty good. It's I think that the flavor was supposed to be honey. Like it's a honey flavoring on top of a cheesecake with blueberries. So compared to the rest of them in this rogues gallery here, it was definitely the hardest to make taste bad. And it actually tasted pretty good. I don't think any of them tasted bad. It was just that the yellow one was too strong for me. The red one was like too cumbersome. And then the blue one was just like literally just cheesecake with tasty seasoning on top. Pretty hard to fuck up. Pretty hard to fuck up. So therefore, it was another case of coughing baby and hydrogen bomb for me. So I definitely recommend the blue one. But if you go to Kura Sushi and you just eat cheesecake at Kura Sushi over and over again, I think that your soul is probably compromised. If you go to Kura Sushi and you just order like multiple servings of cheesecake, there's a place for you. There's a place for you. And it even has cheesecake in the name. If you're looking for mass-produced cheesecake, why don't you take yourself down to the Cheesecake Factory? It was pretty good though. It was pretty good. It was a fun experience. What I wasn't prepared for is the fact that like the situation is actually really gamified. So we're gonna have a Gouda time at the Cheesecoat Factory. The Burlington Cheesecoat Factory. You used to hate cheesecake, now you love it. I feel like it's more of like an acquired taste. I feel like the older you get, the more you appreciate it compared to other cakes. Those are Victor Skywolf. It's good to have you. I hope you're doing well. What's up, gamer? What up, OG? It's good to see you. We're talking about eating Pikmin right now. Those are Jetpacks. It's good to see you. And Butler, it's good to see you too. I went to Kura Sushi with KK, and we sat around eating the corpses of our beloved Pikmin. It's kind of fucked up to think about the fact that this is like, they show you the Pikmin, and then they show you the Pikmin running with like a person leading them around. And then as soon as they're done showing you the Pikmin running, they show you their bodies turn into food. Like they didn't make like, you know, like Bulborb sushi. They turn the Pikmin themselves into the food, which is like, we were seeing the forest for the trees while discussing this entire time, That is macabre. The entire concept down to like the fucking bones of it are so macabre. It's really dark. Cause you spend the entire time playing Pikmin trying to avoid getting them eaten by shit. And then now, it's like, you know, the singular purpose is to eat as many as possible so you can get a gachapon machine by tossing their bodies to the wayside after. Let's see if I can find the trailer for this collab here. Kurasushi Pikmin. Kurasushi Pikmin. Let me see if I can find this here. Is this the advertisement? There's a lot of sushi vloggers here talking about it. Is this it? Alright. Is this it? Wait, hold on. No, this is just a motherfucker with the keychain. Kurasushi Pikmin. Does anyone have like the trailer for this? Kurasushi Pikmin commercial. Kurasushi Pikmin. I wonder if I can find this. A funny Pikmin 2 commercial. Commercials for games used to be so fucking good, bro. What do you mean we don't have commercials like this anymore? Hold on. Commercials for games used to be so good. What happened to this? Hold on. Window capture. What happened to this? Commercials used to be so good. Whatever happened to this?
I said with mustard. Make it two.
You can see how good as two commanders lead a planetary treasure hunt in Pikmin 2. With two-player mode, may the best scavenger win. Only for Nintendo GameCube. Rated E for everyone.
It's so good. Commercials used to be so fucking good. Now it's like, you know, your favorite character, SilbDilby, is back again in Star Wars. Make sure you pre-order the deluxe edition before it comes out so you don't lose it forever in the battle pass. Like, what happened? We used to have it all. We used to have it all. We used to be a real country. The sushi vlog industrial complex. Don't say over. Thank you for 48 months. That's crazy. Thank you for 4 years, SHISHOU. I appreciate that. Thank you for 4 years, Hangover. That's very kind of you. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much for that. I hope you continue to enjoy the emotes. And also, thank you for being such a wonderful mod. Glove Shido for real? Yeah, but only if you know, pre-order and only if you complete the battle pass before the first 6 weeks of the game before they roll over to the next battle pass. That's not included in the deluxe edition. It's in the fine print. So, you know, respect the TOS. And as soon as it rolls over, you'll never get the old battle pass ever again. It's already expired. So, you know, get on it. Run the game to the ground so you stop enjoying it after 6 weeks. And then they, you know, rope the next few suckers into it that missed the first one. Also, Scarf, it's good to have you here. People don't try anything weird anymore because they'll fear they're made fun of on the internet. So yeah, I feel like motherfuckers don't be weird on the internet anymore. They just be controversial. Like, people, it's kind of true. People stop being as weird on the internet as they were before because they're afraid of being called cringe. Instead, they become like a used car salesman and then like hook, line, and stinker some unwitting individuals into their grift. So it's been a darker place than it was in the past for sure. I feel like some people are pretty unapologetically weird and they are themselves, which is like, you know, not all has been lost. I feel like I could be that way too. I'm a very strange individual that you are now watching on twitch.tv. Also, Faxpert's gonna have here. Pikmin mentioned, I see KK's rubbing off on you. Don't get smart with me. I've been a fucking Pikmin head for as long as I know. You probably have no way of knowing this, but I've been a Pikmin head for as long as I know. I even streamed Pikmin once in the past, like very, very, very long time ago. Like in the starting season of my VTubing journey, I have streamed Pikmin. Don't suspend it. Thank you for the offering. Much appreciated. Do the memes do the marketing now? I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. You're cringe and you love it. Being cringe is good. Being cringe is good. Being cringe simply means that you're also free. Now, are there people who are cringe that I will like look at and be like, that's pretty amusing? Yes, because it's the human condition to do so. However, Be cringe and be free. It's good for you. It's good for the soul. It's good for the soul to be a little bit cringe. That's why I don't mind like pouring my heart out to you guys on twitch.tv 4 times a week. Most of the time 3 times of the week recently. Sometimes even none times a week. But still, when I'm not sick and I'm not like coughing up a lung on stream, we're good. We're pretty good. I was coughing pretty bad earlier today and I was worried that I was not going to be able to stream just fine today. But it turns out the human spirit is unbreakable. The tiger spirit is unbreakable. You're giving Pigman what? We're giving Pigman you know, the supercharged spicy mustard. That was always something that like fucked with me as a kid. Why did giving the Pikmin like a spicy spray, like pepper spraying the Pikmin, like make them more motivated to work? That's something I still don't quite grasp. Because you literally pepper spray your Pikmin with the spicy spray to make them more motivated to work, and then they just kill faster. Is that like, is that a thing? Is that like a biological thing that you can do? Like you can pepper spray yourself to make you like a better killing machine? Is this gonna be the next life hack after mouth taping? Are people gonna be like, oh, I've read in a Substack somewhere that if you spray yourself with pepper spray, you can be a little more productive, but like 10 times more aggressive too. Name your 2 cats Cringe and Cronge. I did have a moment earlier at Kura Sushi when I saw Conch Sushi go through, and I'm like, damn, they turned my cat into a sushi. And when I saw Conch Sushi go through and I said that, I did see like a family sitting to my right, like look over. Cause they missed the context of the fact that my cat's name is Conch. So when they had Conch Sushi and I said they turned my cat into a damn sushi, I did see like a child look over with utter fear and disgust in their eyes, worried about the fact that a cat has actually been turned into sushi. It was placed on the revolving sushi like it's Chainsaw Man. Those are donations. Good to have you. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. I did go to a tournament the other day. I did mention that earlier. One of the things that I did with my free time this week is that I went to a Tekken event. And I decided to play Heihachi this time around. Because I've been excited to play Heihachi. Playing Heihachi at a tournament, it went about as good as I expected it to. As soon as I loaded into the match with Heihachi, I sat down and I was like, fuck, I don't even know which direction is left and right anymore. As soon as I sat down with this character, I forgot how to even play the most basic elements of the game. And it made me realize that I just enjoy playing Reina more. I feel like if it wasn't for the fact that like I played Heihachi in like a tournament setting, even playing him in casuals after, I was just like, I miss playing Reina right now. I feel like Reina just might be the character for me. I feel like that's just like the honest truth of it. I think Heihachi's pretty fun. I don't dislike playing Heihachi, but I feel like Reina is like just the most Shimada type character. Cause she's even voiced by like one of my favorite seiyus ever, which is the same seiyu as Nobara from Jujutsu Kaisen. Have you seen the art of Heihachi noogieing Reina? I did see that. And I also saw... I saw that art and I saw Harada quote retweeted being like, I don't even think Heihachi remembers anything about Reina. And then I saw the artist again, probably heartbroken after Harada ratioed her for no reason at all. He just woke up and chose violence. Sometimes Harada will see fan art and just ratio people for no reason. And then the artist, she retweeted it again. And then drew over a few extra panels, which is Heihachi losing his memory in the middle of noogieing Reina. And then going, wait, who are you again? Kuma, get over here. It's his one child that he'll never forget. His one child he'll never forget. The most important of the entire Mishima family, Kuma. Also, Andrew, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Honestly, if I made a funny post that's supposed to be humorous, and Harada quote retweeted it, like taking it seriously, and then ratioed me, I think I would just quit the internet. You know what I mean? I think after that, like it's done for you. Those youngsters, gonna have you. He got that Alzheimer's debuff. It's the same thing as fucking what's his name? Balrog or whatever. What's his name? M. Bison. That's the character. I had the Japanese version in my head because of High Score Girl. Bison, that's the one. That's the one. I don't even think I don't even think Balrog is the Japanese version of him. I think that's like, what's his name? Who's the character that's supposed to be Balrog? Because there's a trio of them. There's M. Bison, there's Balrog, and then there's Vega. Vega is supposed to be Heihachi. Heihachi, holy fuck. The COVID has never left my brain. The COVID has never left my brain. I'm still debuffed, bro. I'm still debuffed. I'm still 2 IQ. The COVID is still here. Vega is Bison in Japan. So Vega is supposed to be Bison in Japan. Bison, I'm lowering my microphone just a bit. Bison is supposed to be, he's supposed to be Mike Tyson, who's Balrog. And then Balrog is supposed to be Vega, who's Claw. Those are Hoshi's gonna have here. I hope you're doing well. That's the unholy trio of characters that like I couldn't give a hoot for. Bipson. M. Bipson. Those are Chaos is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. That's the unholy trilogy of characters that like I could not give a hoot for. They're, you know, it's an ugly version of Mike Tyson. It's fucking the most annoying Street Fighter character ever. And then there's, you know, M. Bison, whose claim to fame is a YouTube poop short. Outside of like the for you it was Tuesday. You know what I mean? These characters, like, maybe the reason why I don't get into Street Fighter as well as I do into Tekken is that I feel like the characters in Street Fighter, like, they don't hold the same cup of water that the characters in Tekken do for me. Because Kazuya and Heihachi and Jin and, you know, Asuka and Lily and all those characters, they're like fun, lovable, for the most part, characters to me in like the fandom of Tekken. Like, that's the thing to me, is that these characters exist in Tekken in a way that like I just enjoy their presence in the overarching story. They're just some little fellas. Heihachi's lovable. Listen, he's a bit of a scamp. He's lovable for sure. You've seen the picture of him with the low taper fade. Toasted dishonest fruit. It's good to have you here. Whereas like characters in Street Fighter, it's like I don't care about Chun-Li very much. I don't care about Vega. I don't care about M. Bison. I don't care about Balrog. I definitely don't care about Dhalsim. Like, I don't care about fucking the ape, whatever his name is. Like, it's really difficult for me to like wrap my brain around the significance of the characters, despite the fact that I played significantly more Street Fighter than Tekken. Blanca, that's the guy. El Blanco. Yoshimitsu? What about my man Guile? Listen, you're already starting some shit by even bringing him up. Street Fighter characters are more like caricatures, you get it? Yeah, they act as caricatures so that they would be very easy to understand in like an arcade setting. Like, if you only had like 30 minutes to play the game off of 2 quarters, which is already being generous, like they're designed to be in a way that's like, you know, I'm gonna play the yoga master who floats around in the air, or I'm gonna play the ape who turns into lightning. Like, they're less character to me and more just like existing as like a, and I don't want to say the word, but they're existing as functions to me more so than characters. And I know that people will take a lot of offense to that, but like Tekken, they're like real characters that exist in a story that's convoluted but still very far-reaching and very well established. Street Fighter's like, what the fuck is Ryu doing for half of the series? Like, he's just walking around. He's just wandering. Not to say that I think the Street Fighter series is bad, per se, like, whatsoever. I think it's actually a very enjoyable series that has a long-living legacy, that it's established on its own merits. Asuka lovers would disagree. Yeah, that's true. People who like are true Asuka fans, they would definitely disagree that the Tekken story is well done. I don't necessarily think that it's well done. I just think that like they did a better job of establishing the characters as real characters in the lore. What do you think about Luke? He's a scamp. Luke is definitely a scamp. So I was like a hater of Luke for the longest time. I thought he was like the most degenerate character that they put into the game because it was very obvious he was based on whatever his name is, the guy that was like the TikTok star. What's his name? You guys remember his name? He's the one that went to the suicide forest. He was very much like based on that guy to me. Like he looked like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, that guy. Those of you, it's good to have you here. And Dingus, it's good to see you. And then as soon as they put him into Street Fighter 6, my opinion of Luke took a 180. As soon as they put him into Street Fighter 6, my opinion of Luke took such a 180 that he went from like a MMA like supplement grifter to like a lovable fucking himbo. He turned from like an annoying supplement grifter and then turned into a lovable himbo that likes playing video games but also hates horror because he gets too scared. And he's also just like the I'm taking you down to Memphis guy. Like I feel like Alex Lay definitely did all the heavy lifting for that character. His 5 design was disgusting though, to be fair. Yeah, that definitely does a number on him. Because his 5 design was like, it's very obviously supposed to be like somewhere along the line of like the traditional, not traditional, I would say like the in vogue idea of an MMA fighter, I guess. Like a cool guy MMA fighter. Like that's kind of how they felt like they were going for. He ended up just looking like Logan Paul. He's a detestable sort for sure. I hold the same type of opinion as Logan Paul as I do for like XQC and the other sorts. Which is that I don't like them like at all. No shade out to them, just mildly for their actions. A lovable PMC Scrimbo. Yeah, he probably didn't kill anyone. He probably just like, he was following orders. That's fine. That's okay. You can just follow orders. The massive forearms in 5 also didn't help. That is very true. That is very true. They turned him into Popeye the Sailor Man, but without even the spinach to back him up. Xenolook in Street Fighter 6 and voice actor put a lot of work to make him likable. He was always like, I feel like he was always probably likable, but he was just never like within, you know. What was likable about Luke was never put into the spotlight, I feel, until recently. Because even now, I like look back at his old design and I'm like, oh yeah, that's Luke. That's like the funny little guy, for sure. What are you saying, to? What the heck you saying, to? Yeah, I found that his old design was definitely not really that enjoyable until I saw his character in a different light, for sure. Luke is Luke. Luke in 5 is Logan Paul. Yeah, exactly. Luke now is like, that's the real Luke. That's the Luke that we can all know and enjoy, for sure. I digress. Let me take this off the screen real quick. Let me also take a drink of water. I'm thirsty. I put myself into a food coma right before stream. The Hague would disagree with the whole following orders thing. Listen, we don't have to like follow precedent with this. It's a video game. We don't have to follow the legal and fucking historical precedent that has been set. We could start a whole new universe where the Hague has never set the legal precedent for following orders. Luke could just be innocent until proven guilty by a court of his peers. He could be fine in the Street Fighter universe. I don't think that they I don't think that they had the Nuremberg trials in Street Fighter. I don't think that happened. I think that that's a whole different universe. I don't think that we've established this yet. Maybe we will establish it in the future. Maybe something horrible is gonna happen in the Street Fighter universe, like down the line, like after 3 or something. But still, for now he's probably fine. Street Fighter, but the International Criminal Court was never founded. Exactly. No action was bad enough until M. Bison came back, and then that's when they're like, "Fuck, we gotta get rid of this guy. We gotta actually do something about this guy." We already have Bison, exactly. We already have Bison. Now that he's back, we're probably gonna have like a, cause for alarm. He's been dead like 4 times. Now that we've brought him back one more time, they're probably gonna be like, alright, listen, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me again. Fool me 3 times, you know, keep shaming me. Fool me 4 times, we're gonna bring the law of the land down on you. Alright, let me take a drink of water. Let me take a drink of water. I feel like having COVID for 2 weeks, because that's like around as long as it affected me for, is like 2 straight weeks. I think it did a number of my, what's it called? My digestive system. Not necessarily my digestive system, but my what's the word? It's the food that you burn off passively. It's the food that you burn off passively. What if the gas leak was preventing you from getting COVID by killing the airborne virus's metabolism? That's the one. I feel like COVID definitely killed my metabolism, because before I could eat like an entire plate of curry and then be like perfectly rip-roaring ready to go. I had a plate of curry and I had a scoop of ice cream right before stream, and now I'm just like, fuck. It is yet to settle in my system. It's become a permanent celestial body within the system of my gut right now. And then I feel like the weight of burning it off has been taking a toll on my brain. It feels like the gas leak again. Also, Bluebird Macau, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. It's good to have you here. I feel like I've re-entered the gas leak and I've simply just put like more food than I should in my stomach because I was eating like nothing before. I would like eat not a lot for the majority of the day and then eat like one bigger meal. Now it's like I could finally eat a food normal again. And then like I had 2 big meals today and I'm still feeling like my brain catch up to my body right now. It's like the divergent fist from Jujutsu Kaisen. You punch once and you get hit twice. And now I think that like playing Tekken will, you know, I think it will shake off the loose change that I have rattling around in my brain right now. Those the chicken coop is gonna have here. Hope you're doing well. Divergent fist versus the Chad kick. Tiger full of soup. That's just normal stomach stuff due to sickness now. I think that the science is probably there. Ice cream was Black Flash. I went to an ice cream place that's like, it's very well known for having like very bespoke flavors. Like I don't know if there are multiple locations of this one, but the one that I went to, the flavors are like very bespoke and they have seasonal flavors that only are there for the amount of time that like they're good for. So one of the benefits to it is that you can just get a sample of whatever ice cream you want and then they're more than happy to give it to you. They'll in fact even like offer you like a flight of samples of every ice cream if you ask for like a number of them. I was excited this time because it was finally the first time that I went to it without like a shit ton of people immediately right behind me breathing over my neck waiting for their own scoop of ice cream. So I was like taking some samples. I was like, okay, give me the coffee one. Okay, give me the like the savory cheese ice cream, which was definitely it wasn't my favorite by a long shot for sure. It literally just tasted like cheese ice cream in a scoop. And then I was like, okay, give me the meringue one. The meringue one looks pretty good. And then so my idea was that I was gonna go through as many that looked good as possible before I came down to a conclusion on which one I wanted. Then an entire family of like 15 people just fucking shuffled in behind me. They just all like materialized right behind me out of nowhere. Then I'm like, who are you people? Where did you come from? And then I turned around and it was like a mom and a dad and like a grandpa and a grandma and like a few kids and like, you know, cousin Angelo, the Rizzler, the dad of the Rizzler, AJ, Big Justice, like they're all fucking there. And they're all like, you know, kind of passively aggressively being like, I wonder how long this is gonna take. Also, hello there, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated.
I like the 80.
Jesus and Big Justice, they're standing right behind me. And Shivgo, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. And so like the mom of the group was just like, I think I'm gonna sit down. I don't know how long this is gonna take. And I'm like, I just wanted to taste the ice cream. it got so awkward that I decided to just take the first scoop that I saw, which was luckily a very tasty one. I took the meringue ice cream. It was like an egg meringue ice cream with lemon zest flavor to it. It was very good. But then the lady, she asked if I wanted a cup or a cone. And right in front of me, the two things that I saw was a cup with a cone inside of it, or a cone that the scoop goes on top of, like a tall cone. So I say, I want the cup because I don't want to take the cone. I just want the cup with the cone inside. So he reaches behind the cup with the cone inside and just takes out a regular cup with no cone inside and then like drops the ice cream into it with no cone. And it's just like in the fucking like cardboard cup that she pulled out from behind it after like holding the cone cup in front of me. And so I look at her and I'm like, I'm so sorry. Can you like give me the cup with the cone? And then she was just like, oh, I thought you wanted the cup. And I'm like, no, I wanted the cup with the cone. So she takes the cup with the cone. And she just gives me the look of death, basically. Like, she was very nice up until that point, and she was still nice after that point. But the veneer was definitely cracking. The veneer of, like, I had a positive customer service interaction with this lady, like, cracked immediately as soon as I asked for her to take the ice cream out of the cup and put it into the cup that I was looking at instead. Never go back there ever again. I feel like this is like a long list of places that I can't go back to just because I have an awkward interaction with one person who works there. Those Max Sport's gonna have here. False advertising. Like, I feel like this has happened to me before when I went there before and I just kind of tanked it, but this time I'm like, I want the fucking cone, bro. It looks tasty and it's also like the same price. Why'd I pay the same price for just a piece of cardboard? I'm not gonna eat the cardboard. What do you think I am, conch? I'm my own tiger. I'm not gonna eat cardboard. So, I managed to get my ice cream. It was very tasty. It was very good. It was very good. It's definitely reminiscent of the experiences I've had at a lot of other places, though. Like, there was one time when I went to a cafe right next to my office. I was running late, and so I walked into my meeting. The meeting finished. I didn't have my coffee, so I went into the alley next to my office. There's a really nice cafe in the alley. I walk into the cafe, and I ask the lady there, I'm like, can I just get a drip coffee, please? Then she goes, sorry, we don't have any drip coffee. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. In my head, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you don't have any drip coffee? You just have to make it. It was like 11 a.m. I'm like, what do you mean you don't have drip coffee? Who drank it all? This is a fucking bougie establishment. Who the fuck is drinking all of your drip coffee besides someone like me who would eat rocks and dirt? So, she doesn't offer to make a new drip coffee, but instead what she does is to offer me an Americano instead. And my autism took over in this interaction here for sure. I feel like my autism definitely took over in this interaction for sure. Because she started explaining to me what an Americano is, and instead of being like, oh, that sounds good, I said, I know, I used to make them. And I meant to say, that sounds good, I'll take one. But my brain fucking took autopilot, Google Autopilot took over, and decided to AI generate a response that was like the worst possible one. And she looked so offended after. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it that way. I legit had to apologize to her. I'm like, sorry, I know that probably came off as rude. I didn't mean it that way. And she's like, oh, no, it's okay. And I'm like, I know it's not okay. And she knows it's not okay. Literally, the automatic autism went off. I failed the speech check. I failed the speech check. It could have been worse. True. I could have been like, no, I'll take the drip. Just good at standing up for yourself. It's fine. True. I grew a spine. I grew a spine in an interaction where I wasn't even slighted in the slightest. I did try to apologize. It is true. That's like more than most people could say in that situation. I think most people would even end up in that situation to begin with, where they just put their foot in their mouth. Could like possibly just like leave the establishment instead before they even get their drink. Instead, I stuck through it. But what was even worse is the fact that, like, All the seats were taken and my drink was fast. So instead of like walking off to the side, I thought that she would be done instantly because Americanos are a very fast drink to make. So I stood there just blankly staring forward while she was making the drink. And she just goes, "Ma'am, you could sit down if you want." And I'm like, oh no. It was 5 seconds of me standing waiting for my drink. And she goes, "Ma'am, you could sit down if you'd like." And I was like, fuck, bro. I failed every interaction here. I failed every QuickTime event. Every single QuickTime event they fed to me, I was like stumbling over like it was a fucking David Cage game. Also, Shadow, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. And Highway, it's good to have you here too. I hope you're doing well. It was definitely something. It was definitely American Psycho moment. Trust me, it's enough to turn me into a fucking dojo psycho for sure. Disco Elysium when you fail multiple rows in a row. My favorite aspect of Disco Elysium is the fact that they will never hold your hand during any of the rolls. And you could definitely turn your character into the most pathetic slop of a character known to man. Because there is the one situation very early in when you find a dead body hanging from a tree. The American Psycho, exactly. Psycho, the large tiger. Also, again, it's gonna have you here. You find the dead body hanging from a tree, and your character is not well equipped to take down a body. So if you don't have very good like endurance, you will throw up in front of the body, like just from the smell of it, if you don't roll correctly. Now, if you throw up, you could try to like go through it and try to power through it, but if you also roll again, you'll just throw up again. And the first time I played Disco Elysium, I just kept accidentally making my character throw up in front of the dead body, and it just kept piling on the ground. And then your partner is just like, "It's okay, this happens to everyone on their first time seeing a dead body. Let's go get like some fucking smelling salts to cure you up." And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make the smelling salts like the quest that I'm gonna do now to go find. The stupid kids, yeah, they keep making fun of you too. They're like about to fucking, you know, take me for all my fucking 2 silver coins and 1 brown coin that's left over in my pocket over, you know, having the worst night of my life before. Oh, Sal, thank you so much for 100 bits too. Much appreciated. It's very kind of you. Hope you're doing well today. So, I pilot my fucking doofus character over to get the smelling salts to avoid the you know, the awful smell of a decomposing body. I take a big whiff of the smelling salts. I wander up to the body to finally take it down so I could progress the story forward just a little bit of an inch forward. And my motherfucking character just immediately, like, drops his entire stomach again. Like a fucking piñata. Then the fucking situation just says, "You should just come back tomorrow." The voice in your head that, like, determines the outcome of everything was like, "You should just come back tomorrow." And I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm extending this game by another 4 hours. That's when I reset the game. I did a different run. I'm like, this is already cooked. I'm off to a bad start. I have to reset this run. I no longer reset the run whenever some shit goes down. I like just accept the consequences of my actions. Then now it's like, yeah, I was stressed out with the timer. I'm like, there's a decomposing body here. We have to take this shit down or we're never gonna figure out the culprit. Like, this shit has been here for like 5 days now. It's probably already rotted through. It's like the alien and no one can save you. It's like rotted through the like the ground. So then, like, you know, that just reset the game. I reset the game and I vowed to never reset after. I said that if I had to reset one time, this was it, because it was already very early on in the game. Afterwards, I decided never to save scum. If the consequences of my actions are bad, it just makes the game more interesting. And then after the fact, I just enjoyed the game way more. I thought it was a way more fun experience after forcing myself to, like, accept consequences of bad rolls or, like, bad, like, vocal choices, too. Because that's just how life is, too. That's what makes life interesting. If I could re-roll every awkward situation I have, I would probably have, like, only a third of the stories that I have to tell you guys. For every poor decision that I make IRL, if I could save scum it, I would have so few funny stories to tell you guys that, like, you know, I might as well just be here playing Genshin Impact for like 3 hours silently in front of you. We wouldn't have the typical Shimada 2 hours of yapping before gameplay. It would be like, I would sit here playing Minecraft and I'd be like, all right guys, are we gonna jump for the chicken today or are we gonna jump for the beef? And then you guys would be like, take the beef, take the beef. And I'd be like, I don't know. And then I jump for the beef and I die. Is that the type of content that we should have? No, we should accept the consequences of our actions and understand the fact that it makes up a rich tapestry of the story that we create for our own unique lives. You know what I mean? Dosatana Miyam is gonna have here, and Laprise is good to see you too. I hope you're doing well. Might have some epic stories instead. It is a good way of looking at it. Like, it's not necessarily the fact that it's the content, it's the fact that, like, a life full of I won't even say failures. A life full of stumbling points is more interesting than a life devoid of any conflict. You could try to live your life without any conflict in it, but it's way more fulfilling to get through situations of difficulty instead of always like avoiding them. You know what I mean? Like if you try to avoid any situation of like hardship or difficulty in life, like you're gonna end up like, you know, having a glass half empty for the end of your experience. You gotta let the Pikmin get eaten and move forward, exactly. You have to let the Pikmin get eaten before. Maybe we can just chat GPT funny stories and you just play the game while the AI of your voice reads them. Alright, hold on. Let me chat GPT a funny story here. What can we do? I don't even have access to chat GPT. Does anyone have Gronk? Does anyone have Gonk or whatever it's called? If you do, I'm shooting you on sight. If you do have it, it means you have a blue check and I'm taking you down. This was a honeypot this entire time. If you had access to that shit, I'm taking you down now. This is how I weed the blue checks out of my viewer base right now. Is that if you had access to Gronk, I'm sending you straight to the wall. The filter, the great filtering of our time. Generate a story of a tiger girl trying to order coffee. You do not, since you do not use any AI BS. I feel like generative AI is the biggest evil that has reached the internet in the past like 30 years. And that's like the entirety of the internet. Because like it touches literally everything. Generative AI now touches literally every facet of the internet to the point where you can't go on the internet and experience a genuine, fully human experience on the net without running into some shit cooked up by a fucking server hosted over like in a sweltering room in India. Like it's kind of cooked how it works now. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be every popular post you see online has at least 30 people that literally don't exist replying to it by like scraping the replies that got more likes than them. You're the only human typing here. I'm in this chat. Everyone else is a fucking server whirring around in a room over in Bangladesh. Meanwhile, I'm here typing like a real human being. Everyone else but me is a robot. I'm the only real chatter left here in this hellscape of a stream. It's just the voices in my head. Watch, there's gonna be like a face the music moment that's gonna happen one day on stream. Where like, so the chat starts going away. And I'm gonna think that like, I fell off and then everyone left the stream. And then I'm gonna realize that like, you guys have just been like figments of my imagination the entire time. That it's just been like 2 people watching the stream while I like talk to myself. Maiden dude, it's good to have you. I'm doing well. You wish the server admin would get some AC for you? The servers like having cool air. I guess so. I guess they don't like anything per se, but still. I guess that's why they have fans and like liquid coolants. You're responsible for 50 of the viewers. You can't be a bot. Listen, prove it. They'll show you a CAPTCHA. You answer it for me. Hold on. Prove it. CAPTCHA generator. Fake CAPTCHA. Okay. This better not give me a fucking virus. Type your custom CAPTCHA message here. See here. Can I get a grilled cheese? Read it now. Please wait while you build your CAPTCHA. Please don't tell me this is gonna leave me a fucking Substack that I have to pay money for. Your CAPTCHA is done. Please click here to view it. No. I don't trust like this, bro. I'm not clicking anything, man. It said click here, and instead of giving me a hyperlink as the I opened up the website where you can generate a fake CAPTCHA, and I was gonna generate a CAPTCHA to make you guys solve it. And then it said click here to get your CAPTCHA after it generated it. And when I hovered over the CAPTCHA, that shit did not give me a hyperlink to the result. That shit gave me a fucking JavaScript text code in the bottom left hand of the screen that I did not trust whatsoever. I did not trust whatever was in there. That's not what I'm pressing today. Listen, Google SEO could have given me like the correct result, but I'm not taking this chance today. Not an hour, 20 minutes into the stream at least. Maybe by 5 hours in the stream we will. Maybe that's when, like, after 5 games of playing Reina again, I just decide that, like, we end it all. The old days of accidentally contracting some random phone service. We're bringing back the one-click scams. You know what I mean? We're bringing back the one-click scams. I did get a scam DM today in Discord that I was not expecting, because usually what it's supposed to be is that when I get a DM from someone I'm not friends with on Discord, it's supposed to be filtered as a message request. It's supposed to be filtered as a message request, because that's like the settings that I've set to. This DM just like went through my message request as a person that like literally made their account like 3 days ago. And there was like an anime profile picture of like an anime girl, and then the name was just like Kia. The name was like Kia, like the anime sound effect. And then like the girl was like a fucking like rent a girlfriend character, and they sent a message that said, "Can I talk to you now?" And then they sent an anime girl emoji that was like waving. And I'm like, these bots have gone so fucking advanced. These bots have gone so advanced, bro. They're sending me actual Discord gifs of anime girl waving. Before they just said, "I have something important to tell you." Now it's like anime girl profile picture with Discord anime character waving, saying, "Can I talk to you? It's important." We've reached 5 levels past where I'm comfortable. Can we get a Kia sound alert? Click here for free toolbars. Me and my friend are making a game in. I definitely have gotten those before for sure. Little did they know I'm not interested in streaming any game that's not Tekken 8 if it's not with like my 15 closest VTuber friends. My close tight-knit circle of 15 people, where 5 of them I've never spoken to them before. That's the condition in which I'll play games that are not Tekken on this stream. Unless it's like a major fighting game release. Otherwise, they didn't even know. They don't even know. They have to scam like 15 of my friends before they're able to get me in on that. Are they Heihachi tonight or running Reina? So tonight we're gonna play Reina. We're gonna play Reina tonight. Let me get a drink of water. My throat has been kind of killing me today. I feel like it's like, I don't know. After 2 weeks of coughing, I don't think the structures in my throat have like revitalized themselves. I think that my vocal cords are still like, the Tower of Babel fell, and we're still putting the pieces back together. You're not even getting the bot raised in your DMs? Hold on. Hold on. My Discord DM requests are extremely funny. My Discord DM effects are extremely funny. Let's see here. I have, let's see. White Wolf 32, anime girl profile picture. Miyoki, NikkeiNata profile picture. What's this character? Maybelline, anime profile picture. Emily X3 or whatever. Like real AI generated woman profile picture. The message requests are crazy. I get these every other day. I get this shit every other day. This is the consequence of joining Discords that have more than like 200 people in them. Is that they're crawling with fucking bots too. This shit is crawling with bots like weevils. Clean it up? Nah. I'm not built like that. I'm not built like that. I'm gonna have 300 message requests in Discord and I'm gonna like it. Every time the number goes up, I think, wow, I'm so popular. Every time the red number goes up, I'm like, the people really want to get a hold of me. And it's like all bots too. Is Santi still there from snitching on your playlist? Santi should still be there. Santi's still there. So what ended up happening is that apparently Discord will snitch on whenever I'm listening to Spotify with the new activity tab that they opened up. So if you're doing anything on Discord and you're in a server that shows your activity, it will display it for everyone to see, which is deranged. So Spotify is one of those activities, and you could react to an activity that someone is doing on Discord, and instead of like having it be in the server where the activities are existing, it sends the person the emote as a direct message, even if the emote is not like available to you outside of that, like if you have like no nitro. So I was listening to fucking, what was I listening to? Let me open this up real quick. I was listening to some music that like I wasn't even at my computer for, like it was automatically playing. I think it was like Japanese math rock. And then I got a DM out of nowhere that was from Santi in the chat. And it said, let me take a screenshot of this. Hold on. This is too good to not take a screenshot. It's really funny. Let me find this real quick. Hold on. Pictures. Screenshots. Yeah, we're gonna play Reina today, to answer your question earlier. I did want to play Heihachi, but I think Reina is just like, that's the character for me. I don't mind if I'm a one trick. I did try Heihachi. I think he's fun. I just want to get good with Reina. This here. So, I got this DM like out of nowhere. Literally just entirely like, I had no context to it whatsoever. And I thought that I thought that Santi got hacked for a second, because like this is very unlike pretty much anyone in the Discord to do. And I thought that you were hacked and that you just send me the Shima Hihi with like no actual emote behind it too. Well, I was listening to a song that was like the most like, you know, there's like nothing like notable about this song either. Wave to him? Yeah, I should hit the wave button. Everyone wave to Santi right now. Everyone hit Santi with the Shima High. But this shit, it like scared me at first because like, what the hell? Are you okay? I was scared to message back in case it was like a bot taking over. And then I saw in the Discord, a bunch of Tiger Bros were like saying like, you could react to it. What's it gonna do? And then Santi said, here, I'll do it. And then Santi got scared that I was gonna ban him. Meanwhile, I was just eating my fucking dinner. I was just eating dinner and watching the bear. It was very funny though. It was very funny. After learning the context to it, I was no longer worried. But before learning the context to it, I was just like, what is happening here? I digress though. Let me take this away. I think it's time to play some Tekken. My nose is stuffed though, so I'm gonna have to mute myself real quick. 1 sec. Let me blow my nose real quick. There we go. What's the bear? Yeah, The Bear's a TV show. It's about a Michelin star chef opening. Must be British? No, it's actually it actually takes place in Chicago. It's very Chicago local. Like everyone acts like they're from Chicago, because they're supposed to be. So you know, it's kind of realistic in that regard. The fact that they act like where they're from, but it takes place in Chicago. It's about a Michelin star chef taking over a really shitty sandwich spot that's like semi-beloved by the local populace. It's not necessarily the best, but like the local people actually kind of like it at least a little bit because it's like a little bit popular. And then they turned it into like an actual restaurant. And then so season 2 is like about like the remodeling of it, which is, you know, probably some of the best television I've seen put to screen. I know that my manager hates the show, and I was very confused because he usually has some pretty good taste when it comes to like TV at least. Also, Hayden, thank you so much for the follow too, much appreciated. I asked him why he dislikes it because it was very shocking to me that he disliked it, and he said, "Oh, I just hate that it's billed as a comedy and it's not funny." And I was like, "The bear? The bear? It's billed as a comedy? The show about the guy whose brother overdosed and like made him take over the fucking decrepit restaurant is a comedy?" And I'm like, there's no way. Because I thought he was tripping. He's just taking it over as a prank. It's just a joke. It's just for the Vine. It's just for the TikTok. And so I thought it was like just him like being insane. Like I thought that my manager like lost his beans or something. Like I thought his marbles ran away. Lo and behold, I heard that one of the guest actors won an award, and I wanted to know which one after watching the episode that they won the award for. I look up the awards that they won. Best supporting actor, best guest actor in a comedy TV series. Fucking egg on my face. I guess it is a comedy then. me fucking white knuckle gripping my like table as I'm eating food watching it because the entire show is like making you have a panic attack, and then they just say, "Oh no, this is like the best actor in a fucking comedy." Oh, I guess I don't know anything. Guess we do comedy now. Like it is very funny, but I would never refer to this as a comedy because the tone is so fucking, it's so dark. Like 90% of the time the show is like the worst things imaginable happening all of the time. It's so bad. It's so like draining on your brain and your emotional well-being the entire time. But it's so good too. It's like calling Euphoria comedy. And let me tell you, it's definitely way better than Euphoria for sure. It's ham? Nah, it's cheese. I digress though. I did say that we're about to play some Tekken, so let's hop into some Tekken. I need some brain realignment, so let's hop on some Reina. When I say Hajime, you guys will say os. And that's how I know you're prepared for some Tekken 8. New challenger. Reina Mishima. The old challenger. Everyone ready? Everyone prepared? Hajime. Os. Os, os, os. Os, os, os. Those of Unnug and Red Panda, it's good to see you. I hope you guys are doing well. Os, os, os. Os, os, os. Alright, let me put this over here. That's the wrong number. Alright, let me put this over here. That's the wrong number again. I keep putting the tab of the chat on the wrong screen. There we go. Finally. After all this time, I finally did it. Alright, now let's get the music going too. Let's get these tunes bumping. Let's get this music pumping. Time to get on the dance floor. It's time to show them what's for. We're starting off with the fucking chat theme. Okay. Bold choice. Bold choice. Let's see how this plays out. Alright, I'm opening up Snip. Let's pause this here. Let me grab the chat once again so I could actually read what you guys are saying. Let me put this over here. Doesn't put it over here. Os, 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 os. Where's the biking from? Where's this biking from? Still, it's from Lord Knight. Those are Panman. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Maybe I gotta subscribe to Lord Knight if he's got biking emotes. If Lord Knight is fucking around with biking emotes like this, maybe I gotta go subscribe to him. Alright, let's hop into the game here. So, I went to the tournament this week. I played Heihachi as I said I would. And it didn't go too well. I had fun. The point of the tournament was to have fun. Also, I just realized that my stick's not gonna work here. Hold on. My stick is still set to PS5. So I have to unset it. Have to reset it. Let's go! It works now. Alright, there we go. Let's do a quick match first because I'm not used to Reina anymore after playing her for like Not even 2 weeks. I didn't play Reina the entire time that I had COVID, and then Heihachi dropped, and then I was just like, well. I see that custom menu. Why not Reina? Why not us? Why not now? I didn't choose Reina for the custom menu because I can't use the custom version of it. And I also felt bad about not playing Asuka, so I at least wanted to see her in some respect. Play Asuka? Where's she? We always could play Asuka. I have a few alternates here. Look, I got the fucking... I got this one too. I have a few alternate costumes for Asuka that I could choose for sure. But I feel like I'd rather play Mishima. I just like wave dashing too much. Let's do this new outfit here. I don't think I've played this new outfit like on stream whatsoever. I think I got COVID as soon as I wanted to use this one. Isn't Asuka shit? Jordan's gonna have you here and Shinso's gonna have you here too. Asuka's not shit. She's just very belligerent. The character's just like so belligerent that like, it's not that she's bad. It's that she's like, you win or lose basically, which is kind of the game. Like, if that makes any sense to you, but like, from like a balance standpoint, she's not awful. Alright, let's see what we got here. Not this one for sure. Wanna play Heihachi? So, when I was playing Heihachi, I enjoyed playing him, but Reina is just so exactly what I want out of a character. I feel like playing Heihachi is exactly like what showed me why Reina is the character I want to play, because he's very similar to her in a lot of regards, but not having Reina the character on screen was like not motivating to play. She's a very like motivating character for me to play because like I fuck with her design like a lot. Those are sites, good to have you here. I'll be doing well. Okay. Okay. This is the first game back on this character in a while. I did forget how to play her. Hold on. I did forget how to play Reina. Go hard. There you go. Okay. Let's see if I can do electric here. Let's go! Why not us? Why not now? This is the office worker fit. Exactly, exactly. This is a fit like for a grand return. Okay. He doesn't know that's punishable by 1. Quit it! Fucking quit it! What is the break? I've never seen that throw before. Okay, that's supposed to be an electric. He's gonna do it again. 2 throw. Let's see if he tries it again. I'm gonna sidestep this way. We break this. We don't break that for sure. I'm dead for sure. Stole Cinderella slippers for the drip. They kind of don't match now that I look at them. I thought that they matched when I was using them before, but I don't like look at feet ever. Not to say anyone here does. Oh fuck, misinput. 1, 2. Because I don't think KK's here right now, so I don't think anyone here is like looking at her feet. Okay. Let's take this. Let's go low this time. 1, 2, 3. Nice. All right, we're back. We never left. We never left. Okay. Classic Rada. 1, 2. Take him to the corner. Take it to the chorus. Do you guys see the video of is Heihachi trying to hit Raven? Where's this guy going? Is Heihachi trying to hit Raven with his low kick and Raven keeps teleporting out? And then they put the sound effect of the guy on TikTok who keeps transporting himself to different anime universes. And then he keeps saying, take it to the chorus. And then like, if you scroll through his TikTok, it's just him getting dropped into different anime universes. Dropping from like, like a million miles up in the air. Okay, 1, 2, throw. He doesn't break. He does break. Nice one. 1, 2, 3. Go low. Let's go low again. Nice. We break these though. Okay, nice stick jam. We break these again. Dude, slap the shit out of him. No. All right, hold on. We break these two. No, we're dead. Fuck this character. Muto text though. Not who I was gonna have here. I saw Shimada at the grocery store yesterday. I told her how cool it was to meet her in person, but she Korean backdashed Gekka Hyojin me. I was taken aback. What, like you're doing right now? What, like you're doing right now? That's such a classic. That's such a classic. Take it to the chorus. Don't let me go. Take it to the chorus. I have too much brain rot. I have too much brain rot. I feel like I develop a tolerance to the brain rot when I stream for a while. And then if I don't stream for like a number of like days, even like up to a week for sure. Okay. Almost T. Throw. Nice break. Okay. 1, 2. Throw again. Listen, we could throw him like 5 times in a row. He's not going to break all of them. All right, let's throw him like this. Dude, wave dash it. We're going to keep throwing him until we take it. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Watch this. Watch this. We hit him with the fucking wallop, bro. We hit him with the Wayayata. Look at this sidestep into fucking electric. We came back from Heihachi, a new type of Mishima. We came back from Heihachi, a new type of Tiger. Without a down forward 2 to carry me with Heihachi Mishima. This is the type of shit we're cooking with now. Alright. Why not us? Why not now? Fuck off with this shit. Alright, we're dead here. Quit it. Quit it! Quit this shit, man. Turn off that music. Wait, he doesn't have the punish for that? This has to be like a 2 break. It wasn't even a break to begin with. Okay. This is a scary situation for a tiger like me. As soon as King starts getting Okazime, I don't know what to do. This is a character that I'm not exactly sure what to do about his Okazime. It's really good. I still want to know why Kodapatsu was confused when I said his Okazime was like fucking horrifying. Alright, get me off this ground here. Let's see what we can do here. I don't think that I can... Hold on. There you go. I was gonna say, I don't think I can kill off that, but we still killed anyway. We failed our way up to the top. We failed our way up to the top there. I think that our electrics have definitely gone better after playing Heihachi, because like, Heihachi doesn't have the privilege of having a down forward 2. So it's not like he can launch off of a down forward 2. Oh, okay. Sure, whatever. On your training arc, you're not even playing me for the second game. What do you mean on your training arc? A person who always leaves after losing never finds any training. This is not to call her out in the slightest. I just thought this was very funny. Because I've been there before. Like, you guys have seen me there before. I'm pretty sure even on the stream you've seen me there before. But a friend of the stream, Seratina, of Jam Slam fame, got to Platinum the other day in Street Fighter. And she was talking about how she was hard stuck now. But it was like only 4 days in a Platinum. And that was like what really confused me. Because I'm like, it's only been 4 days? What do you mean you're hard stuck? Like, that's not even soft stuck. And then I replied to her saying that because I'm like on her side is like, I've been here, but that's not even stuck to begin with. That's like, you were the jelly at the top of the jar. You haven't even reached the part where the jelly is congealed to get stuck to begin with. Like, you were ready for the toast. You're still like being spread on the toast. You haven't even gone to the point where like you're getting taken out of the bottom of the jar with a metal spoon. So I replied saying like, you're not even soft stuck. What are you talking about? And then she was talking about how like, you know, it's hard when you don't climb for a few days. But like, it's really true that you can climb the mountain 100 times, and then those 100 times, the mountain will look the same to you. The mountain will look the same the 100 times you climb the mountain. Mountains don't change at a pace that is recognizable to you. You will change every time you climb that mountain 100 times. You will change 100 times every time you climb that mountain. The mountain will never change once in the 100 times you climb it. Preach it. And then you hit him with the now what? I'm not following the jelly analogy. When you get jelly to the bottom of the jar, it gets stuck. But the jelly at the top of the jar is very easy to take out and then very easy to spread on some toast for a peanut butter jelly sandwich. That's kind of the analogy there. Is that the jam at the bottom of the jar gets really stuck, but like you're not even at the bottom of the jar yet. You're still experiencing the you know, the cusp of opening the jar for the first time. You just broke the seal. I'm stronger than all the things that made me weak. Exactly. Don't let them do you like that. Don't let them do you like that. You're stronger than everything that makes you weak, so wake up from your sleep. What are the lyrics to this song again? They changed the lyrics, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, this is You Are Stronger. This isn't even the Persona 3 theme. Like I errantly thought that it was. Like, I thought that this was the Persona 3 theme for a second. Let me find the lyrics to this one. It seems like one of those songs that's like, in the surface, it's like, fuck, this is a banger. And then as soon as you listen to it, they talk about like, velvet, turtle. My style fit tighter than a girdle. Let me open up my stream deck too. Alright, stream deck's open too. Let me look up You Are Stronger lyrics. You Are Stronger Persona 5 lyrics. Alright, let's see this one here. Played along and fake too much all the way through. Test the grumble. What the? What? Hold on. I'm getting a screenshot of this one. I was right. I was right. I told you. I told you that this is one of those songs that's like, you listen to it and you're like, damn, this is fire. And as soon as you look at the lyrics, it's some Velvet Turtle shit. Hold on. All right, let me open up my screenshots folder real quick. I can put this up on the screen. This is the lyrics of this song. Over time, they erode and destroy hearts of good souls in the dark, fueled by dismay. Played along and fake too much, all the way through, test the grumble. What the fuck is the grumble? What the hell is the grumble, bro? I'm testing the grumble right now, man. Test the grumble. I think you found some cooked transcription. This is like the shit that the monks were putting into the King James Bible when they're translating it back from Roman. You are stronger than all the things that made you weak, so wake up from your sleep. Don't refuse to be free, let go. Toughest prison to break out of is your mind. Take my hand, join the team. Gonna let the dead leaves fall now. It's time to rise up. I mean, it's a good message. What is the fucking grumble? What the hell is the grumble? Alright, I'm gonna look up the fucking Shin Megami Tensei wiki for this. What is this? This is different lyrics. This is a different song. I looked up the SMT official lyrics on the wiki page. This is a different song. Hold on, let me take a screenshot of this. This is more lyrics than the other one does. Alright, let me find this one here. Google is unusable. This website is unusable, man. I can't use this whatsoever. I can't use this shit whatsoever. The first result is what came up first before everything else. What the hell is the grumbler? The Shima the Grumbler. Shimada Grumbler. What is this? But where's the grumble? Till good crumbled into shatter, down they go. Into shatter? The shitter? They grumbled into the shitter? Persona music on something else, man. It's really on something else. They grumbled into the shitter. Thanks, Sky Skunkies. It's good to have you. I hope you're doing well. Erode the hearts of good souls in the dark, filled with dismay. Played along and faked too much all the way through. Till good and crumbled into shatter. Down they go. Don't let them do it like that. Don't let them do it like that. Don't let them grumble. What the hell is the grumbler? This is the music that they be expecting us to fucking free our minds to. These games really have like OST lyrics like that and then say like free yourself from the fucking yoke of civilization around you. Live the way that you want to. They'll tell you to free yourself from the grumble and then the games are just like never kill yourself. Grinsuke, it's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Awoo. Awoo. Alright, let's get into the game. Ticket to the chorus. Hold on, I have to find the ticket to the chorus video. I talked about it too much to not like show it to you guys. Grumble break over. But what is the grumble? I assume it's like related to the Grinch in some regards. Oh my god, in some regards. Oh yeah, Chris Bunny's gonna have you. I'll be doing well. Oh my god, it's the Grumbler. Oh my god, it's the Grumbler in Persona 4. Okay, hold on. I have to find the ticket to the chorus video. I referenced it. I think I have to have a rule on stream that if I reference like a fucking brain rot meme at least 4 times, I have to show it so that people are not left without context of the world around them. I put it on my Twitter the other day. Okay, I found it. I found it. I found the meme. Hold on. Dude, why the hell is Dark Maga and Shondo trending together? What the hell is cooking up in the other sphere of VTubing right now? I don't trust like this. I don't trust like this, man. What is Shondo doing? Let me find the window capture here. They say it's always the people you know. Alright, we're going to X the Everything app right now. Here we go. Alright, let's shrink this. Let's get this shit shrunken. This is the video I was talking about. Hold on, let me pause this real quick. And let me turn this on. This is the video I was talking about. I love this video so much. It's so good. Take it to the chorus. Did someone post the original? I'm scared of finding this. Let me stop window capturing while I see if someone. Yes, they did. They did. Okay, hold on. They posted it. This is the original. This is the original. I'm kind of scared of what they're gonna show on the stream. This is the one.
The definition of insanity is doing the exact same
Is this guy?
thing over and over again, expecting shit to change.
Take him to the chorus. Take him to the chorus. That was the video. That was the one I keep referencing. Let me put this away. Now you're aware of the context. You've done your shimadatiger brain rot homework for the day. What will he do next? Does he still do shit? Is he still doing stuff? 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 Is he still doing stu That guy can't possibly still be doing stuff, right? Heihachi rating? I think he's very fun. He's just not Reina. Like, I feel like Heihachi's gameplay is so fun. And the way that they designed him in this game is like very much exactly like how I like a character to be. But like, the only problem with Heihachi to me is the fact that like they should have made him like kind of like an anime girl with like a cool design, who's also like a little bit fucked up in some ways. Like I feel like if they just made that type of character, I'd really enjoy the playstyle. Like I feel like that's like the perfect character that they could have made. And I don't know where we'll ever find that character. Like honestly, I don't think they're ever gonna make a character like that ever. Ghost Pepper's good to have you here. I know I read the title is The Pokken Mind Virus Has Taken Hold of Me. I did play Pokken for a minute. I played Pokken for a minute. I played Gengar, I believe. I played Gengar for a bit. I wanted to play Gardevoir. I think she's in that game. But, you know, she's kind of a zoner. So it's like, already off to a bad start. I played a bit of Lucario too. I thought he was cool. I think if I played it now, I'd play Pikachu because he's like Heihachi. I think I'd play Pikachu if I was to actually play that game again. I know Lucario is pretty cool though. But like, it's kind of fucked up to make the Pokken game without like all fighting types in my brain. Cause like, there has to be like 50 fighting type Pokemon that are like suited for that game that are just not in it. Let's do your practice settings. Ending. Hitting block. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can practice our electrics here. I feel like at least playing Heihachi, if anything, made me like more consistent with my electrics to begin with. Because as I said before, like down 4-2 is like such a privilege to have. Because it's not even that bad either. Like, it's only minus 12 on block. It launches for a full combo. It's 15 frames too. Like, it's actually really fucking good. It's a very strong move. So it's like, it kind of made me very reliant on it compared to other moves that I could be using. 4% disconnection rate on Wi-Fi. You probably disconnect less if you use the wired connection, brother. It forced me to test my Grumble to level up. Exactly. It forced me to actually use the fundamentals of a Mishima. And like, the Level 2 is interesting because it's like, everyone's on Wi-Fi today. There's a lot of Mishima stuff that you can do out of Wave Dash. Like, we learned how to do this out of Wave Dash, which is like, hitting a forward 4-2 from a full screen away. Like, you can really delete the distance between two people, like, instantaneously with that, which is very useful. But I also learned is the fact that you can do it with, like, every other forward move. So, like, I could do it the forward 3, which gives you a heat engager, too. And it's also only -3, and it's a mid. So, like, you can mix people up with it pretty well. No, those are both mids, and one gives you plus frames, so I think one's a little bit better. Dude, let's go! We got the intro! We have it! Look, they're trading together! Oh, you motherfucker, they skipped the intro. They skipped the intro. Alright, we're in. Okay. Is this ranked right now? I think it is. Wait. Let's see. Hopefully my experience playing... Okay. Look. It's plus. Okay. Almost 2.